Hello there, Jack.
Hey Gavin, how are you?
I'm good, thank you. Hello everybody. Welcome to the Art of Living, a philosophy course to help you learn from some of the greatest minds that have ever lived. Now, Jack, we are in Iceland, and guess where I've just been?
Whoa, well, we're on the top of a volcano, but who knows?
Well, if you look down there, you'll see there's a farm and there are some sheep wandering. Now, this week we're learning all about respect for nature, animals, insects, human beings, anything that lives, and how it can impact us. Now, here in Iceland, the farmers do something really, really unique. Many countries around the world, when you have a farm, they're confined to a field with a fence, but not here in Iceland. Here in Iceland, the farmers let their sheep run free over the entire country. As you can see over my shoulder, no fences, no boundaries. And then at the end of the season, all the farmers work together, collecting the sheep, take care of them, put them away for the winter so they don't get cold and suffer, and then let them free again in the spring. What an amazing idea.
Definitely.
Now, has there been a philosopher in time who has really exemplified this notion of respect for nature?
I think one of the best examples is probably Australian philosopher Peter Singer.
Oh.
So he's still alive today, but when he was studying philosophy in the 20th century, the 1900s, he read lots of other philosophers, and they talked about how humans should live, how humans should work together in society, but they didn't talk much about animals. They kind of ignored animals. And so Peter Singer started to think about how humans relate to other animals and how humans treat other animals in relationship to themselves.
Oh, okay.
So he took that lesson into a local primary school. He went to visit the students and he asked them what they thought of animals, whether they thought animals should have certain rights, the same rights as humans, and whether as humans we were living up to our responsibilities in being kind and caring to one another.
Right, okay. And so when he was in the school with the students, did they initiate any wonderful activities that would help them to, take care of the environment?
Yeah, so his big initiative for this school was to create a kindness club. And this idea was to get students engaged in the natural world, but also with one another to do kind acts. And in doing so, to think about how they would want to be treated.
And did they do this as a one-off, or was it something that was ongoing?
It's an ongoing activity that Peter Singer organized for this class. And I think in continuing to do it, the students kept reshaping what they thought of as the right thing to do by nature and for themselves.
Imagine what kind of adults they would grow into when they knew that their role in terms of the responsibility towards the environment and nature is that they need to take care of it. So what can our children do in their schools this week to exemplify this? What can they do to take action just like Peter Singer and his students?
Well, there's two things I think students can do this week. One, I want you to create a comic that tells the story of Peter Singer thinking about animals and engaging with that classroom of students to start his kindness club. And then I think students should start their own kindness club.
Oh, nice idea. So this week, what we want to do is take the words of Peter Singer. Obviously, we're here learning from the Icelandic people who respect nature so much that it is completely unthinkable the feats that they go to take care of animals, insects. And then we've got Peter Singer, who spread this message in schools with his students. We want you to take that, harness it, put it into your comic strip. We're going to add that to our booklet, which is going to be spread around the school and the community. And then, as Jack said, we're going to create our very own kindness club. And you're going to choose a project, choose something that you want to change, and we want you to continue it. Something that spreads throughout your school, your community, and even around the world. Jack, it's been amazing this week to have you.
Thanks so much, Gavin.
And we'll see you all next time.